you still hear the music? Okay, just relax, everybody. If you want to try to connect, go ahead. Use my chat. Just be kind to each other. You're not relaxed. Eat burrito. So did you get enough of the meditation thing? Um, I hope those people will always come back, Mr. Hobbs, and keep in touch. And you as well. Thank you, everybody, for coming. You're very relaxed, Tony. So what? Is your spirit still in your body? I should get a microphone. See, I thought we were done for the day, and Lola decided to do some paperwork. Then I have to read for her because she can't see very well. That's why I was typing. Spirit wants to leave. Yeah, don't let it go, Tony. It might not come back. Then we won't have Tony here in the chat. So we'll just continue tomorrow. Assalamualaikum. Okay, I can talk. So Lola and I decided to continue tomorrow early. Well, not early, but in the daytime. So I hope your evening is doing and going great. Yun, andito na ako. So today, is Rocky relaxed? Yeah, Rocky is relaxed. He's in the kitchen at the moment. He's not being cooked. He's just staying by the window to get some sun. Hi in the chest. So Brother Bird Falak, how's everything in Algeria? Maels, Neddy, Kaganda, Grace, thank you. Andy, Alejandro, Tony, Rambo, of course. Um, so today we went to Lola's. Are you familiar with vestibular therapy? About your balance. Um, no, I'm not planning to eat Rocky. Rocky will stay on until whenever he can. Happy family, thank you. In the chest, how's your daughter? How's your family? How are your daughters doing? Who is going to Andy Bird Flock is asking or was asking when am I gonna eat Rocky? He's joking. I said I'm not gonna eat Rocky. He might have kids. That's a possibility. You know, everything is possible. But how's Baymax doing? So Bird Flock's channel is about bird. He breeds birds and then that's his business also. He sells. He's from Algeria, and he has one bird that's called Baymax, which frequents the inside of the house. Yeah, yeah. Because by the way, for those who do not know, Andrew, or he prefers to be called Andy, he's the one who suggested to name my potato Rocky because I said, Rocky is a survivalist because I found him in the park. So Andy named him Rocky, hence the name Rocky from the movie Rocky, Rocky Balboa. Hi, Dai Filipina. How are you, Dai? So Andy, when I call Dai, that means like a pet name for a girl. Like how you say here in America, you say, "Hey, sweetie." So that's like how it is. When you say Inday, that's for a girl. Ra. Rocky is actually Roxanne. I don't know. I think I prefer Rocky. Let's get her. Let's get him a Roxanne. Maybe that would be better. Yeah. Need to get. You're getting Adrian. Uh, my else. How are you? So my else is in Saudi Arabia. He's also Filipino, but he works in Saudi Arabia. Hi everyone from Filipino and Newfoundland. How you know Rocky is a dude? Well, I don't know, but I just wanted to make him a dude because we decided that he's Rocky. But Rocky is not really exclusive for a girl, but I think he's Rocky a boy. I'm feeling silly now. What's the topic? Levi, the topic is just anything. We're just talking about my potato plant that we named Rocky at the moment. So that's what we're discussing. If how did I what do you call this, perceive that he's a boy? Well, I just wanted it to be like that. Since the suggestion of naming it Rocky came up. Yeah. Thank you for coming, Lavi. So, assuming from your channel's name that you're in France, but you're from the Philippines. I am from the Philippines. The topic of potato want to get a fiance. But yeah, Rocky the Boxer, my house. That's where Andy got the name. We're just coming down from meditation to. Yes, Dai, what is it? Don't request a song. Yeah. I'm from the Philippines and live in UK but moving to France soon. Ah, okay. Well, I hope your move is smooth and that you would enjoy the new location. I have a cousin there and she said that learning French is quite challenging. Like Filipina, what is it? So how long you been in the UK, Lavi? Jack from Titanic, the onion. I don't have an onion yet, but I have three. Oops, I have three propagated Schefflera that will be potted soon. I believe that bird is harder. English is kind of hard too. No wonder you're moving to France. Too expensive here in the UK. Is France cheaper than the UK? Bird flock, you speak French, right? I know you speak French. Thank you. Learning in French is actually easy. They're not like English. English has many tenses, but French has only one. Is that right? Huh. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know why that nightbot is acting up. Eh, okay, let me. You need to gender the things. Yeah. Oui. Merci, la vie. That's all I know. Mars. Tay Filipina, what was your request? Singing? Ubos na yata yung music natin. Yep. Oh, with things? For example, the switching of gender pronouns also is, for us, most Filipinos are quite challenging at times too, because we in our head, and also in the arrangement in the sentence. I've been here for 15 years, but it's still, at times I still, um you know say he for a female. Die. I'm sorry. That's your arena, not mine. Hey, Margie. Welcome, Margie. How are you? I was always curious about that. Yes, Rambo. Sometimes, um, for example, how should I say it to make this clear? Yeah, it's sometimes you're talking about two people in a sentence. At times I get confused. So many times I get confused. We say he, and also the P, the sound of letter P and F get interchanged, and then the sound of B and V, it gets interchanged too. So there are comedians who make us their subject, for, like for fun, like how we speak. Tequila. I'm not sure what he's saying, tequila. So, and also, Rambo, the tenses also. The tenses. Like when we say, like the do, don't, doesn't, um, and the verb that follows sometimes would be wrong too. So my aunt told me, because she's also a caregiver, my aunt told me that she had clients that would correct, her, and Lola. I also asked Lola at times, how to say certain words that I'm not familiar, and how to, the accent of the word, because in the Philippines at times we we were taught the wrong accent of the word. So then that's what we carried on. So when we get here, it's different. Then we are misunderstood. Tequila? Tequila? You mean tequila bird? So what you typed, how do you say that? Bono? Is that good night? Is nut? How do you say it? Nut? Which part of the Philippines are you, Libby? So Rambo, you said you're curious. Did you experience, speaking to, you know, that's a familiar, or that's a common weakness from, the non-English speakers, basically from the Philippines? Other times, I think it's also from tension and nervousness, and then you get confused. English, very difficult in the pronunciation of them. Yes, I agree with that, Tony. There are certain words that seems like that's how it's read, but then it's really not. So Tony and Rumble and others who are frequently attending Filipino channels live streaming. Do you think Filipino or Tagalog is hard to learn? Thank you, Kaganda. Thank you, Grace. Why do you even say that, Tony? You were born as, you speak English since you were conceived. Taka Nor Ang. Hi, Norma. Kumusta? My girlfriend makes the mistake all the time. And I heard other people from the Philippines confuses he, her, etc. Yeah, so it's very common. It's very common, Rambo. Okay, okay. And that's probably true. That's probably true to other language too, like English. Hmm. Thank you, Bird. Most Asian languages don't have gender. We do, but we don't. Our pronouns. That's right. No, it's isn't hard. I'm just too lazy to learn. Uh-huh. I teach you and Rambo English, IJ. Okay? Hi, Angela. Kumusta sis Angela? Kumusta yung mga bata? So, Angela's adventure is in Canada. So, I have a question. Do you find it funny or rude, or how do you find it when somebody belches while doing live stream? Like intentionally. You work night shift, Sis Angela? Hi, Sis Lorna. Kumusta ka na, Sis Lorna? Lutoon ako og breakfast sa hapon nakaon. Thank you, Sis Norma. Thank you. Fill in the world. Fill in the world ID. IG the cat on the mat. Sat. The cat sat on the mat. Or the cat sits on the mat. Ah, nurse ka sis Angela, no? Mahirap maging nurse panggabi. Day Filipina, kumusta? Gold star. Now that you mention gold, Tony. Yes, like intentionally. Okay, there's one thing I want to share to you about belching, okay? Um, Let me lower the volume of the music here. So, this is very common. I'm just gonna speak in my community, like where I'm from. Belching there, it's like they say thank you Lord. They say thank you Lord because to them, when you belch, it's like a sign that you've satisfied, you're fulfilled with what you just ate, that you ate your fill, like you're not hungry anymore, so that's why you belch and they say thank you Lord. But here it's rude when you belch, and it's not nice to intentionally like do it loud. And then if you do it because it's just part of nature, that sometimes we just can't control everything, then we say oops, excuse me. Hi shorts. Some na shorts na po ni siya. Unsa naman ni si Inday, oy? Kansa. Oy. Sit would be wrong word in that sentence. See what I mean? Right, yeah. Sit is if you would say sit, then it's okay. Oh, okay, like Filipina. So what do you think about it, Rambo? Not to belch after eating is ignorance in some countries. So I believe, hi Mama Inday, thank you for coming Mama Inday. Pak na pak tapik belch. Yes, yung dighay. So some things are cultural. Some like slurping. In Japan, Norma, are you still listening? Norma is in Japan. But I've read this somewhere that if you slurp in certain countries, it's it's a compliment, meaning that the food is good. But here in America, when you slurp, it's not good. Kumusta Mama Inday? As long as I know why, I wouldn't feel negatively about you. Well, Rambo, based on your answer, we can tell that you're not a very uptight person, which is good. But the farting intentionally, I think that is universally rude. If you belch here in the UK, it is a sign of animal behavior like a savage. I mean, everybody belch, but to do it in front of people intentionally, like loud. So for those who are trying to start a new life with people from my country, please be a little bit forgiving to the cultural differences with our manners because we're not the same. You know, we have different, how do you say it? You know, ways on how to deal with things and to express things. Hi, Iron Reb, Iron Man. Thank you for coming. Welcome. And don't get offended when your significant others was from the Philippines, maybe, or mainly the Philippines. I'm talking about this. Won't be so expressive, like, oh, you know, when they get to your house and then they won't say anything like, oh, this is a nice couch, this is a nice such and such. Give it a little time and, you know, be gentle with them because we just don't say things like that so much. We're not very expressive with what we like. At least I would probably take that better than you'll be so phony. Like, oh, the food is so good, it is so delicious, and then when you leave the house, you'll be like, what was that? That was almost unedible. Like when you come off the bus and a stranger has ate a curry for dinner. That's true. Yeah, that's true. So, you know, it's a matter of respecting other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mama Inday, gaunsa ka? Hey, Tony. So Rambo said he has a girlfriend now. What about you? Are you hiding her? It's better to belch than not belching at all. Go belch. Go Of course, Mama Inday. You have to. You know, we even make the babies belch. When somebody farts, IJ, you know you love phony compliments. I do? Why do you say that? I know when it's phony and I know when it's not. And that's one thing with Filipinos. When they get complimented, they want to deny it. It's almost like they're embarrassed that they're being told, you know, the ladies who are pretty, they go, oh, you're beautiful. And then they'll say, oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't say Panso. I said Rambo. He just said it earlier. Kusgain mo ang belch, Mama Inday. Okay. But you don't do it, Mama Inday, loud sa if you are eating with other people in the restaurants, right? Yeah, you noticed that, right, Rambo? They say, oh no, I'm not. I'm just second. I'm just this and that. I don't know, maybe it's being coy, or maybe it could be it could be about the self-esteem. So, what did I say, Rambo, that you said I like phony comments? Give me an example. Nasuko ka, Mama Inday? That's one thing with Fanso. He doesn't mince words. See? You agree with me, Mama Inday. Oh, yeah. You just say sorry, right? Sa amo agud, Mama Inday, no? Ako ang mga igagaw ba mag-contest pa na sila o kanang dighay madungog jud ako sa gikan sa among silingan. Tupi. Kumusta ang morning mo, Tupi? Are you working today, Tupi? Ala, chika-chika lang tayo. Mag-invite ako some other time when we're doing something else. Let me see. Sino ba yun si Shorts? Nawala si Shorts. Waka-work now. Good for you. How's your shong-shong? Now you can get off from your meditation. You can just... I know, Ram. I couldn't tell. Hey, Rambo, do you have a dog? Yeah, but maybe I did, Rambo. But you can really always tell that the comment is not sincere. Pero mi man ko magdighay. Okay ra kay na, Mama Inday. Ay, ako gani nga. Usahay ka ng masubraan ka excited ba? Maingon ko, makaingon ka, huy. Maskin pa ni Lula, usahay. Hi, sis Check. Huwag muna ngayon, Tupi. Oy, mag-concert ka dito. Walang concert dito. Mag-jazz muna tayo. Ayoko nga. Ayoko may katabi. Makulit ka eh. Thank you, Sis Chick. Oo. Gani, aron dili magdulay. Ito na, Mama Inday. Para sa iyo. Kending-kending na. Ayaw ko patabi sa YouTube eh. Sumisigaw ka eh. Oh, sige ra eh. Okay lang. I can tell you because Tony. Hey, Tony. One time, somebody was looking for you. I said, Tony who? And then the person said, Tony Corolla. I said, I am not Tony's keeper. Di kita sisigawan. Kira eh? Bakit? Tupi. Ano? Tamad na tamad ka na ba mag-type dyan? Mainam kaya dyan mag-type oh. Kaibiganin mo yan si Mama Inday. Pag pupunta ka doon, talagang ano yan, real talk. Papagalitan kayo niyan pag hindi ka umaayos. Walang ano yan si Mama Inday. Walang ano bang tawag dyan? Walang pasip-sip-sip-sip yang si Mama Inday. Nako. Kung magpolitiko yan si Mama Inday, hindi kayo hindi kayo yung mga, ano ba yun sa Tagalog, Mama Inday? Hindi kayo mabubuyo. Tupi na buyo. Hindi ka bubuyuhin ni Mama Inday. Do you think I could qualify as a spy, Rambo? What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Powder. I have a few, but I love Powder. Spider-Woman. Meron ba? Meron bang Spider-Woman? Gagamba? Inubo daw si Tupe, oh. Elbow cuff. Yeah, he had interesting skin condition. He was white, like super albino white. Or he was not even albino white. He was more than an albino white. You know what I like about that movie is, accepting the differences of how another individual, looks. Because when we were kids, Rambo, I've realized now that bullying was there. It's just there was no name yet. I mean, we didn't know about the bully thing, but it's already there. Um, we had this girl, classmate. She's darker than the usual Filipino dark. So she was called basically a Negro. Yeah. Which Negro is not bad because that's the, how do you call that? Like Caucasian, Negro, African American. But it was used, in a derogatory way for her. That's I don't think he had mannerisms. That's different. But it was basically his looks and his being strange because, he was like a recluse because he's been hidden. So he's not used to the ways of the regular person. Annalene. Hi, Anne. Thank you for coming, Anne. Saan kaya tayo nag-meet, Anne? Ay, friend mo ito, Tope. Si Anne. Thank you, Anne. Glenda. Hi, Glenda. Pahinga muna akong host. Parating lang kanina lang 12 hours. Tagal ng shift mo, Day. Pero talo kita, Day. Pero yung sa'yo naman kasi, Day Filipina, you're always moving, right, sa trabaho? I don't remember calling her that, Rambo. Her name was Candelaria. It's like candle. Because I was also called names, Rambo, because my dad was, I would not say he's a very bad alcoholic, but he had problems with alcohol. And then he got into trouble. So, they would tease me about that. Yeah, your dad is a drunkard, they'll tell me that. Pagod ba, Filipina? Kain ka muna. Ang galing naman nito, Pe, magpayo. Who you bullying now, IJ? I am thinking about bullying you, Tony. Oo, di ba, Day? Palaging nagmo-move. Iba naman kasi yung nagki-caregiver, like me. Because I have I have a lot of downtime. Especially with Lola, she wants to be doing her own things at times also that I'm not involved. So I let her be and then she let her be. So today we just, like after her therapy, we went to Salvation Army after having breakfast. Tabi, I'm bullying you all the time. Ma'am Filipina, morning friend, pwede ay mo ni Ma'am Sabel. Hi, nako Glenda. Super tagal na, mga 200 pa lang siguro. Or dahil, less than pa dahil, no? Ang subs natin nung nag-met tayo. Not the first time you bully me. Oh, cry me a river, Tony. I feel so sorry for you. 18 people. Thank you so much. Asa na yun si Annalyn? Annalyn? Nandyan ka pa? Just finished having coffee at the ganitong oras. Mas piliin umupo. Isandal ang likod kaysa kumain. Di ba dahil minsan yung pagod natalo pa yung gutom. Hi, Dong Harapan Family Lechon. Hello, hello. Sis Kaganda, good evening. Thank you for the hearts. I report you to authorities now. I would say that in my life up to my age now, I probably had bullied somebody or said, of course I said somebody not good to somebody. It would be hypocritical if I would say no. Yeah. Higop ka ng kape. Sis Norma. Okay, now Norma is here. She's living in Japan for a long. So Sis Norma, we have a question. Is it true that it is okay to slurp your food in Japan? Like you make noise when you're eating? Ano nangyari dito? Nawala na yung music ko? Ubos na ba? Ito. I was good. I was good playing with girls and boys. So we have this game that you flick your fingers on a stack of rubber bands. Litik sa Bisaya. So the girls don't usually play, something like that. And then the marbles that you shoot in little holes. I played with the boys when it comes to that. So I had this really long chain of rubber bands. Pagtugtog o pampalagsik na raday oh. Madaya yan si IJ, di ako sinaklian ng mag-meet kami, kaya nang mag-LS siya, siningil ko. Oo nga. Hindi kita mahanap. That's what they do with ramen. Okay. Doon kasi siya sa paangat day. Ate, magsunggo jud. Kani jud siya ay kasabot din na siya ay. Way sidong harapan ba wala ko no siya unsa. Wala ko no siya ads per me. Hey Rambo, do you remember the big bands? Do you like the big bands? Yes, dugay na kay my friend anak ni Filipina in Newfoundland. Daiglanda. Pero katuwa naman, aminado siya kaya bumawi ng diba? Daiglanda, asa man to si Dong harapan. Kabalo ba ka Dong na kuan? kaila ka og kanang sanggot no. Kaila mog sanggot. Glenda, Mama Inday, kaila kag sanggot. Just Norma. So ang mama dito ko nag-eskwela sa kanang dito po sa iya ang maestrahan. So maestra na ko siya og grade 2 sa kanang hapon. Then kuan siguro ko ato na. Di oy, sanggot di man gud na pangtuli oy ang katumang sundang jud. So ni mo pagtuli sa sanggot na hapakon baya to. Ngayon, tapos kanang na ako'y mao kaila kayo. So na ako'y classmate nga kanang sige jud siya sura-sura ba nang usog siya manura. Musulod no. So naa siya sanggot. Dayon nagpanit man si ko atog to akong gihulaman iyahang sanggot kay nagpanit ko og something or nagputol-putol ko sa to. Karon sige man jud naman jud tong isa nga sige jud siya kanang sura-sura ba o kanang hilabtanan bitaw ng garaon. Gigukod jud bitaw nako na siya sanggot no. Nagdala kog sanggot ba? Gibitbit ako ng sanggot then ako siyang gigukod. Pero dili na ako intention pud nga ako siyang sangguton, nang ako siyang tigbaso no. Ikaw man di ay wa ka baloon sa sanggot. Lagi ang sanggot ba katong sanggot sa tuba, katong murag baliko. Makabalo ko anang sanggot. Tamsak si Ber. So, ang nahitabo, oo, mananggot sa lubi. O dalhon pud bi nang sanggot kay agi itong pangdampas lagi. Ana. Aboy, nakit-an man jud ko sa kanang kauban nga maestro ba. Hi Pedro. Bird Max, thank you. Bay Max, thank you for coming back. Nakit-an man jud ko sa kanang kauban niya nga maestra. Gitug-an man dayon ko. Hala ma'am, lantawas Inday nagdalag sanggot may gigukod. Hala, gipaadto baya jud ko, gipaapas ko sa akong inahan. Gipaadto sa iyahang room. Gikasabaan ko. Abi nimo, makasala ka ng sanggot, di ka mapriso. Good night, Bird. Thank you for dropping by and we are happy to see you back. I hope you would come by more often and I hope you would upload more videos. I ran out of videos to watch in your channel. Pleasant dreams, Bird. So, ato, kalain day nimo maglagot at Isabel, manggukod man jud kag sanggot. Dong, dili jud to siya intention nga kanang mugukod kog sanggot ba nga kanang tigbaso nako siya dili gid oy. Kanang sagol lang pud to panghadlok ba, di ba? Nagdala biya kag sanggot pero delikado to siya. Kay di ba? Basin ba og kanang mayawaan no, dayon na abutan ako siya dayon ako siyang gisabitan agoy na priso na unta ko atong mga panahon na no. Sus dili lalim nang makapatay og tawo ba no? Wa pa pud noon ko sukod nakabatay og tawo. Pero kuyaw jud kay nang makabatay kag tawo kay murag di na ka siguro katulog dagway no. Gawas lang tingali og kanang self defense that you kill somebody. Yung anak magud siya, ganyan talaga si Tupe. Tatabi daw siya dito. Tapos, doon sa kanya, nagra-rap siya dahil Filipina, yung mga ganyan-ganyan ba? So, sabi ko, oy, tumigil ka dyan, ang ingay-ingay mo. Amoy Pedro, kumusta ka na? Yes, pero kahit joke lang yun siya, dong harapan. It was still not good.
Kasi, 'di ba, or hindi sa ano ako, nakasugat or nakataga ako ng tao, baka kung nadapa kaya ako, eh, 'di nasaksak ko yung sarili ko, 'di tsugi na. But God is merciful talaga. Muntik ko nang nahiwa yung yung kamay ko. 'Di ba yung nakasanayan natin na 'pag naghihiwa ka ng kahit ano, yung pinupukpok natin yung sa yung sa likod ng kutsilyo. Pupukpukin ko na sana, hindi ko na parang split seconds lang na I realized that the knife blade was facing up. 'Di ba? Kung pinokpok ko yun, di super sharp. The knife was super sharp. Hiwa na siguro yung kamay ko. Gani, no? Mao jud. Maunay jud. Yeah, tinuod. Anything that you can use for violence is should be avoided if you're not protecting yourself. Kinsa man sad nagdala atong sanggot oy, dili man pwede dalahin na, that time, harapan, it was okay. It was my classmate kasi 'di ba required tayo na magdala ng mga bonglay, mga sundang-sundang, lagaraw. Kay kita be magdampa sa ato ang mga sagbot. Wala man tay mga janitor. Mao to nga pabunglayon, padalhog mga inana. Buangon siguro ko atong sauna ba na? O kanang, ba? Maldita man daw kuno ko sa una. Maldita man gihapon ko karon siguro. Dayon, kanang musukol ko ba? Musukol ko sa mga boys nang magsumbagay nga na magsumbagay. Itong magbantay mig maya. Do you know Kung Fu? Kung Fu Panda? So, Rambo. Till now, maldito gyapon. So, Rambo, when I was a kid, probably around 8 or 9, so we had this rice field. It's not so big. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes, rice paddies. Ano yan? Naprenda yun sa amin sa silingan na mo ba? So we had this hut made of coconut leaves to watch the birds, and show them away from eating the rice. And then our neighbors, there were twin boys, came along and started shaking the hut. So my brother, ako kasi yung pinakabunso din, yung middle namin, hindi siya masyadong tumubo that time. Tumubo? Tumubo, parang buto. So he was not, hi Joe, Joe, good morning Joe. Thank you for coming Joe. Tumba. Asa? Tumboy. Dili ra pud siguro. Kuan lang siya ko, active lang ko sa mga sakasakag mga kahoy, may nana. Karon giuyog-uyog yun nila tong amuhang maraog. Balay-balay ba? Sumbagay, tagsadayon me, katong isa ka kambal, so one twin fought with my brother, and the other one, I fought with him. Bang! He punched me. Hit me right on my mouth. So I was bleeding. Oh, here we go again. This madness is here. Andito ng mga ungo. So, yun dong. Nakasumbagay ng magsumbagay nga na. Dayon, kung makakita og away ako ang igsuon, basta nakakita ko, amo, maunsa po ko. Thank you, Joe. Kanang mo, kuan ko ba? Nang mulaban, nga na. How are you doing, Joe? How's your project going? I did, Rambo, but I pretended I was okay. Um, di ra pud siguro ngayong sis Norma, pero I didn't have girl playmates. I'm always with my brothers, and we live far from my cousin who's a girl, so I just go around with my brothers. So I went with them, go in the woods. Project is awesome, planting plants and redecorating the front yard. Wow, that's nice, Joe. What kind of plants do you have? Where I am? I'm in Chicago right now, Joe. Unsa na oras diha? It's 5:35 sa hapon. Pero ngit-ngit na siya dahil Glinda. Sayon na siya mangit-ngit dinhi karon kay padulong na manggod og winter. So mao na siyang sayon na mo gabi. But last night I stayed out with Lola. We went to the park until 6 in the evening. It was very nice. Yeah. I think that the weatherman said that that's the last day that we would get that kind of weather. So, but who knows? Why in Chicago? Lola is here. This is where I work. Sis Glenda, si Sis Norma AC, pag-amiga mo, maayo ka na siya magluto-luto ba? Ifilig ka magluto. What happened here? You back in the cement city. So were you a tomboy? How do you really define a tomboy? Like, it's like boyish? I would say maybe to some degree. Kasi di ba sa atin yung pagsabihan ka ng tomboy, parang gusto mo maging lalaki. Kaganda? Kanina, sabi ko thank you, kaganda. Kumusta na ang baby natin dyan? It sounds like no more lake, Joe. That's done for this year. Ay, naghilak yung ato, dong harapan. Pero wala man po ko nagpa-atik nga naghilak ko kay pildi nakadaan, nagdugo pa yung baba niya, nahilak-hilak pa kawa na. Ako sad ate kibaw maluto, lechon rabitaw. Di po biya na marara ng maglechon. Oy, kalisod biya na. Yeah, just now, Tony, I told you to get off your meditation mat. You need to shake it off. Okay, okay, kaganda. Thank you. Maging vlogger na din yung baby mo, kaganda. So, Rambo, I would always have fun when my brothers would hand to me, their outgrown pants because my mother did not buy me pants when I was growing up because she said that, I only have one girl and I don't want you to dress up like a boy. But then I would still be able to because my brothers would give me their, especially the middle one because we're about the same height. So I still get to enjoy wearing pants. Kinsa Ma'am Sabel? Kinsa dong? Ay, kinsa day Glenda? I have two. I have two older brothers. Naabot ako apo. Sige day, ay, sige, thank you, sis Norma. Kinsa, day Glenda ang nihilak po dili kasab anong tiwas sa inahan. Yes, tinuod jud na. Nang dili gid ko ka, unsa, I cannot squeeze in foolishness when I was in elementary school because my mother is there and the kids would tell, what I'm doing. One time I skipped my afternoon class. Well, I did not really skip officially because the teacher was not around. So but it was a given that when the other teacher is not there, you go to the other section to go in the class. I didn't. So I went out there with a friend and it was raining. So we went up the hill and we just went down like, we were doing some water slide. Somebody told my mother that I was there. So she told me to come and get in her room. Oh, lalaki ako igsoon. Dili man pod. Dili wala po ko nahimong laki noon. Marag kanang abtikon lang ko ba maglihok-lihok. Kinsay pangutanan nimo Day Glenda? So ingon ato kanang mag-uban-uban ko nila sa mga sapa ingana ba? Mangitag lawa-lawa ngana. It's funny how you're closer when you were younger, but then when all of you get married, it seems like with us we grow distant, to some degree. It seems like my brothers their loyalty switch to their wives. Yes, in thy chest manguha jud mig lawa-lawa bitaw. Oh yeah, we put them in empty match boxes. So there was one that with a cross on the back, so that's a fighter. Magluto-luto si Norma AC, Glenda, si Sis Norma. Nasa siya Japan, pero Bisaya po siya, taga Cebu. O si Inday Chess pod, Inday Glenda, nasa Canada. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So how was it growing up, Tony? Oh, lawa-lawa jud na sis Norma kanang magbalhin-balhin man mino kay kanang sa weekend maadto mi sa bukid. Dayon magsakay mi atong karumata. Nya hunong bayad dapit sa may sapa no kay paimno ng kabaw, magpahulay nga na adto din mi sa kasagbutan nakadakop jud lawa nga katong isugon ba. Lipay kay ko, dagan-dagan padulong sa akong igsuon paakon bitaw akong kamot. So when y'all were kids, did your brothers enjoy your company, or did they think of you as a nuisance? Missing. I don't remember that. Maybe on some occasions, Rumble, when they have their friends and they want to go somewhere, and then I would like to go with them too. So they didn't like that. But mostly it's just us because our neighbors are far, and we move so many times. I don't really have anybody I could call a childhood friend because we move many times. So it's always just my brothers. O mga Bisaya dere, good morning, sabi ni Sis Norma. Unsa imong giluto diha Inday Chess? Sa Compostela. Compostela, Cebu. Tony, I sometimes think that I'm a nuisance, especially now. I think I'm a nuisance at times. I'm also kinda, I would say I'm amazed, or I find it funny that I think I talk a lot. No, I was not, Tony. So, okay, let me lower the volume here. Okay, so when we were growing up, we didn't have running water in the house, so we have to fetch water from the spring and bring it in the house. So, being the girl, I was assigned to wash dishes, and the sink was high. I cannot, you know, I was I was still young, but then they put me like on the sink to wash the dishes. Picture that. Ikaw dahil sa sentro ka sa danas. Wala ko kasuhito pod ana si Sis Norma kabalo ana. No, not spoiled and at all. I don't feel it. But they call it that I was favored because every time I will have my birthday, I will always have a roast pig. Di ba? May lechon ako. Ako kay uban-uban sa kasi na boys na ay pintik. Pintik. Unsa na Mama Inday ng pintik liog. Cebu proper si Day Filipina di ay. Lawa-lawa gisulod sa posporo. Ginoo ko kanang among maestra Mama Inday sa grade 3 ba. Suko kay siya kay ako mga classmates nga mga lalaki na late og sulod kay kanang nangita lagi lawa. Nya kaning mga girls pod kay mga hilas pod biya mga sumbungira. Nga na makaroon Ellen. Nga na makaroon nga na late man ka. Ma'am, nanguha sila lawa dito sa kasagbutan. Abe. Pagawas ng mga karton diha. Sige, pagawas yun dayon. Dok sa maestra tong mga karton ng apusa tong mga lawa-lawa. Sige, kauna ninyo. Ana-ana jud sa nawang bitaw, no? Nahuna-hunaan jud nako. Happy family, thank you. Nahuna-hunaan jud nako karon ba kung ingana pa nga buhaton karon. Na. Murag makiha dagway, no? Agkato pa yung kuan. Kanang sometimes you would also use the thumbtacks boxes for the spiders. Ilabay ang palito kay himuon lang jud nga sudlanan sa lawa-lawa. So what about you, Rambo? You have sisters? Dula pod og luthang, yes. So luthang, if you're listening, Rambo and Tony, so we have this toy made of bamboo, the young bamboo thing. So we put as our bullet, like the old guns before that they put something in and then they put something like a rod in the middle and push it out. So we use wet paper or papaya. Yeah, we use papaya. Katong papaya mo'y sakit, mo'y makaigo. Dula paglutang. Unya inday chess katupang maingon pa og di magasin nga hilas kaayo ba kay tulo ka buo ka ng balahan, di ba? Adayon naabi jud to'y mga gubat-gubat sa una. A bamboo BB gun. Yeah, something like that, Rambo. Bamboo is like a bamboo BB gun. So we wet, like paper and then put it in there. Or we use like an aluminum pipe and then we push it into a green papaya and then it would picture like a worm. That's how it looks when you're done with the papaya and then you put that in and then you push it. The papaya bullets are they hurt and they're kind of itchy. Filipino kids are very resourceful. You bought your water guns, your BB guns, but they made them. Yeah. Papel ang amo bala kay nahurot na papaya o lagi. Di ba inay chess magbagulbol ang mga kasilinganan or mga inahan kay asa na magputong kapayas nga imbis utanan wa nagibala na sa unsa ni luthang. Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in the picture. So let me see. Yes, this is it. Yeah, I'll show you. I got a picture here. How can I show this? I'll share the. I think I can share the thing. I can share the page. Let me see. What happened here? Here. Can you see them? Can you see them, Tony and Rambo? See, that's what we call our BB guns when we were children. There. See? You have to adapt toys when you're young. IJ, I used to have clothes, bag, gun. Huh? Ralphie. What do you mean by clothes peg? Hi, Diana. Thank you, Diana. Let me see. Oh, that.
You ready for dinner?
Well, we'll eat something.
What would you like? Oh, Diana. Bisaya ka, Diana? That was a funny movie. Yeah, so that's what we did. My brothers had those. And that's just the simplest version. There's another one that has three sort of magazines thing. Gisabs na tika Filipina. Ay, karon wala pa day mo nagkaila ni Inday Filipina. Ah, so you call that... It's like a clothespin, Rambo? I mean, Tony. Okay. Karay, assist, di ko marunong salita. Ah, okay, Diana. Akala ko, Bisaya ka. Thank you, Sis Diana Ross. Okay, okay. Ilocano man siguro ni si Ilocano ka, Sis Diana, Maulaw na ko, Sis Diana. Wala gisuklian ba? Sagta pa sa... Wala dyan ko nag-subscribe niya. Diana is in Vancouver. Sis Diana. So, Kaganda is also in Canada. Then, Angela, Filipina, of course, you know her. Also, Inday Chess, Canada. Yeah. Antique. Okay, Mama Inday. Ilonggo si Diana. Alam mo naman mag-Ilonggo, di ba, Mama Inday? Nandyan si Mama Inday, sis Diana Ross. Marunong siya mag-Ilonggo. Did you also play with tops, Tony and Rambo? Do you know? Yung mga kasing ba sa Bisaya? Oh, kasing. Kasing-kasing. Nga luhaan. Kasing. Tara. Dili lagi siya. Hoy, nawala akong StreamYard. Agoy, nawala na. Oops. Paano siya? Nadungog pa ko ninyo. Nawa na. Daot na akong StreamYard. I don't know if you can still hear me. I think I messed up my page. No, I still... Did you know they're making a sequel? Oh, the Christmas thing? The story? I didn't know that. Hi, Maria. Maria, Tony is here. Good evening, Maria.
Okay. Can you hear me now? I transferred to my phone. This is what I like with StreamYard. How's your day doing, Tony from Maria? I'm okay, Maria. Thank you so much for coming. Inday chess, madungog ko nimo. Okay. Na, gibalhin ako sa ako ang cellphone kay ang sa computer nag-ikot-ikot na siya mura og unsa. Naunsa siya, daiganda, nadaot sa cellphone. Sige, Sis Angela, thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. So, pwede na ako makaadto sa kusina. You wanna see Rocky? Here, I'll show you Rocky. Just here meditating earlier. Facing back. Okay. Here's Rocky. Oops. See? And I have other plants here. Right there. And I have 3 more to go. So I got roots now. Look. See? So I have 3 more plants coming from this one. Yes, Andy, here's Rocky. Look. Right here. There. Eh? So I'm gonna change the water tonight. These ones are kalanchoe. I'm waiting for them to bloom. I'm gonna cook soon. So these pots, I got this from Salvation Army for $1 and something. See? Yeah, see, I trim the limbs or the vines. And there is the lake in the darkness. Last night it was very nice. The moon is gone. Oh, I mean, it's not full moon now, but last night it was very nice. You can see the lake. Well, everybody, I think I've talked your ears enough. So I would say good night and I would close this live stream. Thank you for being generous with your time and your conversation in the chat box. Andy, thank you. Grace, Norma, Dai Filipina, thank you. Angela, Diana, Maria, thank you. Tony, Glenda, Siska Ganda, salamat. Inday Chess, good night Inday Chess. Rumble, good night and thank you so much as always. And everybody who are staying there in the background, thank you, Mama Inday. Happy family, thank you. Good night, everybody. Take care and God bless you. Bye. Kinsay putot. Mama Inday, bye-bye. Saan ako ni pag-close? Dara. Thank you all.